Thanks for having me.
I want to take me back 6 months ago.
Yeah.
You did a great job forecasting the storm and even the day of the storm. What do you remember from that day?
It's funny, actually, today I was looking back at some of our, the vlogs we did, leading up to the event, just to kind of see, what we were talking about. Because I always second guess, an event like that, it was very well forecast, but you always wonder, hey, could we have said something different or did something better to get people prepared? And the thing I remember the most is saying catastrophic flooding probably 3 or 4 days ahead of time.
Yeah.
And even in the back of my mind thinking, all right, I'm saying catastrophic flooding, but is it going to look like what it ended up being? That was still something that still kind of shocked me, how devastating it was. So we knew it was going to be a serious event. But I tell you, one other thing that sticks out for me that morning, I was really proud of our coverage because we were the only station on the entire morning.
Yeah.
But that moment when I came in really early, because I worked the night before, I came in, I think at 7 or 8 in the morning, and was working with Larry and Chris. We were all kind of triple teaming this. Was the moment that the King Street camera in Boone, I saw that water flowing down King Street.
Yeah.
And I'd been here 22 years. I'd never seen water on King Street. And I know there's no river or creek or stream anywhere near King Street. And it was dirty, mucky water. And I kind of knew, that's when I knew this was a big deal, because that water was just pouring down the mountainside. It was not coming from a creek or stream. And so that's when it kind of hit me that it was really, really a serious situation.
And Brad, I just want to give you your flowers because you not just are in studio, on the green screen.
Yeah.
But you were out there in the community. Your neighborhood came together. You've been up there in Western North Carolina. Can you talk about some of the work that you've done?
Yeah.
I know you don't like talking about that. I'm putting you on the spot. Let me give you, for everybody out there, Brad does not like talking about this stuff.
It was, it was just kind of a spontaneous thing. We have a really good connection to the mountains. Part of the reason I moved to the Carolinas was because of my love of the mountains.
Yeah.
I love the North Carolina mountains. It really is the reason. If I could live up there and work out of Charlotte remotely, I would do it in a heartbeat.
We wouldn't see you here, though.
Yeah. I just love the mountains. And so I've come, to just learn to love that area. And we have a lot of friends up there. We have a campground we go to over in Polk County, Emberglow Outdoor Resort. Good friends from Charlotte moved over there, started it up. We spent a lot of time during COVID over there. My kids grew up in Chimney Rock, playing in the river there.
Wow.
As little kids, we used to go there all the time. I go skiing a lot. I had a lot of friends in Banner Elk. Just love it. So I spent a lot of time up there. So it kind of hit me really close to home. And so while doing all this work, I knew on the side, hey, we got to do something for people up there.
Yeah.
And so it started with my wife and her friends and me and my friends. It started kind of as a small, hey, let's get some supplies together. And because of the draw on supplies locally, we started with Amazon wish list because people could send it in remotely. And no, we're not sponsored by Amazon or anything, but it was just an easier way for people to contribute. Well, we thought this would be this small thing, and I don't know, somehow it spread like crazy. And I remember the first Amazon truck showed up to my house. I was home, my wife was gone, and the guy backs into the driveway. And so I'm like, I've never seen the Amazon truck back into the driveway before. And then another one pulls up, and he's right there, and they both get out, and they just start unloading their whole trucks onto my front porch. And I'm calling my wife, I'm like, hey, we need help. I'm this has become overwhelming. So we started stacking it inside, turned to my back porch, turned to this operation where neighbors came over. We started setting tables and tents up, and this whole operation blew up in my backyard, where we went from 1 rental truck to 2 rental trucks to 3 rental trucks.
I saw
full of supplies. And the outreach from neighbors and friends and family was just amazing. And if that was the one silver lining in all this, Nick, was as horrible as the situation was, I've never seen this community or the mountain community or people in general just get this outpouring of help and relief. It was unbelievable. And you spent time out with our Operation Airdrop as well. It was amazing to see the people come out, and even the airdrop people, because they'd worked a lot of hurricanes. They were telling us hey, we've been in a lot of communities. We've never seen an outpouring like this. So that was the one great thing about this, and it was draining. I think we joke about this in studio a lot. It's when that storm hit through Christmas, it was like a blur. It seemed like those 3 months, just because it felt like we were working here, or I was going up to the mountains, or collecting supplies. There was not a down moment to think about anything. And all of a sudden, it's Christmas. It's wow, what happened?
And then you think about blowing rock and everything.
Yeah.
They were trying to get folks there for Christmas, and you're like, where's the time gone?
Yeah. I remember going up there, and it's it's Christmas already. And it's like, it just, and that's like today. It's like, it's 6 months. It feels like it was just yesterday, but it also feels like it was really longer. It's like this weird part of me is like, wow, has it really been 6 months? And you don't have to literally look long. You go up there, and that's the thing I would tell you today. 6 months out, is people, it's still a lot of recovery. I mean, there's there's other parts that look like things are back to normal, and then the other side of the street, it's like it's still destroyed.
Wow.
It's just it's wild. And I think it's the thing the people in the mountains got to remember, this is a long haul. This is a marathon, not a sprint. And you don't want them to lose hope, because it's going to take a long time to recover from that.